Hello everyone, my name's Danielle and this is ExcaliburBooks, and today we are going to be doing my September TBR. Last month was the first time we did this, and these are all the books that we picked out. I think they're upside down actually. Oh, but these are all the books that we picked out last month, and some of them I was really excited to read. I'll let you have a quick guess of how many you think I got to. 0. I read 0 of these books this month. I had quite a slow reading month this month. I didn't read a lot of books. I'll talk about that in my wrap up when I do it. I don't know why, because I've been off work. I've just been a bit slow. I have been reading at Babbel for most of the month, and I was doing like a themed reading vlog, so I couldn't choose much what I was reading, so that's why I didn't get to these. I've put these back in the jar so they can be picked out again if they need to, but I have mixed them up, so hopefully we're not going to like be too similar to last video. Yeah, I've got some books that I need to read this month. One of them is a library book, so I do need to get to Atalanta by Jennifer Saint this month because it's out from the library, and I don't like to keep my library books too long. That's why I only get 2 out. I need to get to this one before it needs to get taken back. But let's get into the jar pulls for this month. So we'll pull one out of this challenge jar first. If you have any ideas what I could put in here for like challenges on picking books, please let me know because it's a bit empty right now. But we'll pull something out of here. Finish a series. Oh, I started a duology, so I can get that one because that'll be easy to finish. So this is Monstrous Nights, which is the sequel to Foul Days. I wasn't sure whether I was going to continue on with it, but because it's just a duology, I just brought the sequel, and it's not big, so it shouldn't take too long to get through. And it was quite an easy fantasy to read. So in this world, the witches' magic is powered by their shadows, and they can collect more shadows or like get rid of their shadows. So this witch bartered her shadow and lost, so she had to give it up. But when they've got no shadow, they're like slowly dying and getting like an illness. So the first book is her finding her shadow and getting it back, and then something happens at the end of that book, which this one is going to, I assume, continue on with. So yeah, I think I gave the first book 4 stars. It was like a solid book, but I thought it was quite forgettable after I read it, so that's why I was debating continuing on. We'll continue on, and maybe this one will be better and I'll decide to keep them, but who knows. Okay, so next we'll pick out of the book jar that has all the unread book titles on it, in it. This one is so full that you can hardly get your hand in, get it stuck. Let's go for this one. The Killing Fog Kindle. Let me quickly see what that one... Oh, I can get my Kindle, 1 second. I really can't remember what this one is, but I have a feeling I might have took it off my Kindle. I think it's a Jeff Wheeler book, and I don't think it was going to be the next series that I read from Jeff Wheeler, so I think I got rid of it and replaced it with the next Jeff Wheeler book. Yeah, no, I can't find it on here, so we're going to pull that again and we'll chuck that one in the bin. Let's pull another book title out. There will be lots of books that I've read that are still in here that I've picked up myself. Oh, it's another Kindle book, The London Seance Society. Don't know if you'll be able to read that. Let's look on the Kindle again. Yep, that one is just there, so we can add that to my TBR. Hopefully I don't forget about it. So I don't know what this is about, but I have read another book by Sarah Penner before. I read The Lost Apothecary, and I liked that one, and there's a new book by her that I want to read as well. But we can start off by this one, because this one came after The Lost Apothecary, I think. Let's see if we can get a synopsis. Okay, so it's set in 1873. At an abandoned chateau on the outskirts of Paris, a dark seance is about to take place. Led by spiritualist Faudeline Delaire, known worldwide for her talents for conjuring the spirits of murder victims to ascertain the identities of the people who killed them, she is highly sought out by widows and investigators alike. Oh, that sounds very interesting. I don't want to read anymore. But I didn't know that was what it was about. I can't wait to get to that one. So we'll do another challenge pick. I'm going to pick about 3 more. So this one says sci-fi. Don't know what sci-fi I have, but I'll go and have a look. So I actually forgot I had this, and this is one of my favourite films, but it is a classic, and I have just read a classic, so I don't know how I'm going to feel when I come to pick it up. But that is The War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells. The film with Tom Cruise in it is like one of my favourite childhood films. I feel like I don't know how this is going to be written. I don't know how different it's probably going to be a lot different from the film, I would have thought. So I'm pretty sure in the film they don't say that it's Martians, but on this one it says The Coming of the Martians. I'm quite excited about it. So yeah, I've not read the book, but I can give you a quick overview of the film. So in the film, these machines have been laying dormant under the earth, and then the aliens come down in like lightning bolts, then they go into the machines, and then the machines come up and basically they start a war on the world with the humans. So yeah, I really recommend the film, and hopefully I love the book just as much. Okay, so we've done 2 more, so we're going to pick our last actual book title. Loads have just fell out, so let's pick them up and put them back in and give it a shuffle. I'm going to try and get right down to the bottom. Oh, loads of stuff falling out, but I'm going to pick this one. Let's put all these other ones back in. I need a bigger jar for this one. Maybe I should swap the jars over. This one is... Oh, The Only Good Indians. I've read it. Didn't like it. Unpopular opinion. Let's try again. This one. Ghost Camera. Ooh, I've been excited to read that one. That's by Darcy Coates. So here's A Ghost Camera by Darcy Coates. Obviously Darcy Coates has read a lot of books. I have read one, and it was one of the haunting house ones that she's got loads of, and enjoyed it, and I've collected a few of her books now, so I need to get some to see if I do like her as an author. This one, our main character finds a abandoned Polaroid camera and snaps a picture, but in the picture there's like a ghostly figure behind her, and it's like getting closer to her with every picture she takes or something. So I think it's something that the camera can see ghosts. So yeah, paranormal story. You don't want to read too much into these stories because you want it to be you want to go in it knowing not as much as possible, so you can be scared and surprised. Yeah, I've had this for a while now. I have really been wanting to get to this one, and I love the cover of it as well. So last pick, because that is 4 books. So last pick out of the challenge jar. Water on the cover, so that could be like water drops, anything water. So let me go find something. So I think this one might be a bit of a stretch, but I got Whaleful by Daniel Kraus, and we have like a scuba diver and a whale, so they're diving in the water. The whole story is about them diving in the water, and you can see some ripples of water there, so I think it should count. This has been published by MTV Entertainment Books. I've never seen that before. Got this for my birthday or Christmas, either last year or the year before. There's like quite a lot of pages with not a lot of writing on, so it should be a fast read. Like these like one sentence chapters. Really exciting for this one. It says Jay Gardner has given himself a fool's errand to find the remains of his deceased father in the Pacific Ocean off the coast of Monastery Beach. He knows it's a long shot, but Jay feels like it's the only way for him to lift the weight of guilt he carries since his dad's death. The dive begins well enough, but the sudden appearance of a giant squid puts Jay in real jeopardy, made infinitely worse by the arrival of a sperm whale looking to feed. Suddenly Jay's caught in the squid's tentacles and drawn into the whale's mouth, where he is pulled into the first of its 4 stomachs. He quickly realises he only has an hour left before his oxygen runs out. 1 hour to defeat his demons and escape the belly of the whale. I am really scared of like deep ocean, so this could be the horror that for me that scares me. Really exciting. Here are the books. Obviously there's one on my Kindle, the London Science Society. So we've got a good mix of genres here. We've got the fantasy, the historical fantasy, classic sci-fi, and 2 horrors, and 2 completely different horrors as well. Can't wait to get to all these. Hopefully I get to at least some of them. You'll see that on my next TBR. But that's all the books we are talking about today, and I'll see you next time I upload a video. Thank you, bye.